About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Kenta Maeda gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Runner goes for second. Hit down the line at first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Striding in for the Rockies, DJ LeMahieu. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us. Kyle Freeland starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Waiting on it is Dahl. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Corey Seager, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Bounce it to the left side. Story scoops it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Rockies lead this one 1-0. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Soft liner to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Gets through for a one-out base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One 0 count. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And the count will be full.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tolles. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Right fielder.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Diero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving. All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with two gone now. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, Diero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammate.
0-2, here it comes. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Forsythe is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away now in the Colorado third. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Line toward right center. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped straight up. Forsythe takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 4.
Ready for another chance? Pat Valaika looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Forsythe calls for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Riding in once again, Justin Turner will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. Dahl is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. In now is Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
He's certain and battle up.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Missed with a slider.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And it's fouled away. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for LA as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Ryan McMahon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Cole is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Puig is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kenta Maeda coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Andrew Toles. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and it remains 5-3. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit in the air to center field. Forsythe shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Turner has a play. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing at him to good old Uncle Charlie. Three runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, and ready once again. Logan Forsythe hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Forsythe stands at second with no outs. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. The three of us. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Last time through was a base hit.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch. It's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2.
Long, just unlucky that time.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. That's a ball. And a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Popped him up. Weed coming on. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. On, he pops it up. Forsythe is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Valaika.
Ready once again, Pat Valaika. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager loves it. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon going back. Gone!
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Standing in now, Jock Peterson. Popped up. Iannetta waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chase Utley. He blew out his first time and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And that one just missed outside. Shaw is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Their count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding in once again, Kenta Maeda. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looped out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers add on. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Puig is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, Catherine.
Striding in for the Rockies, Chris Iannetta hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slide. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Shaw.
Bradford Robinette will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. High in the air into shallow left center. Peterson is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 52, Chris Russell.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 1 for 5. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Russin Stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the run is Dahl. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Forsythe is off at first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
In there, a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready with the 0-1. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Count 0-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. Grounded, foul. Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon, who got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle onto first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with outs. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. Way back, it's 9-3. Next for the Dodgers, Chase Utley. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's just 2 for 12. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
Now batting, number 18.
Chris Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Taylor.
Ball 1. He's got the average up to 307 here. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. A strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Toles. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another full count pitch home. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jimmy Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Seager has a play. 1 out. In now for Colorado, Pat Valaika. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Flying toward right center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this ball game ends at a 4 final score. The Dodgers get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Kenta Maeda earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kyle Freeland struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for